Hello and welcome to Petrit Lush. Today we have this beautiful Mercedes GLE Coupe 350D from 2018. So what exactly is the GLE? The GLE is the facelifted version of what was used to be known as the Mercedes ML. And they basically made it so that it's a lot easier to remember all the names. So now you have the Mercedes GLE, GLC, and the biggest of course the GLS. So we'll talk about the beautiful exterior, the interior, and of course the infotainment system. So let's go. So let's start off with this beautiful front. Of course, like you should do, the exterior is the AMG design. It has the Mercedes LED intelligent light system with these beautiful headlights. Also huge bumpers and huge air intakes, which give this car a very sporty look. In the middle it only has one line and a huge Mercedes star. Of course the star is blacked out, that's because it has the Distronic Plus, which means that inside that star are all these sensors to measure the distance with the car in front of it. As you can see, it's a huge car, and the hood of the car has these nice curves to it and this beautiful sporty looking air intake, I guess, at the top. So let's go to the side because I want you guys to see something. So the side of the car, and there's a couple of things I wanted to show you. First of all, look at how huge these wheels are. I'm a full-grown adult and these are 21-inch wheels, and they kind of make me look small. So these are the beautiful double spoke rims, 21-inch AMG rims. Now the other thing I wanted to show you guys is something I in particular find very cool, and that's this thing here at the side. Now it's optional, you can take it off if you want, but personally I think it makes it look a lot more sporty, and apart from looking cool, it also helps you get inside the car because it's a huge SUV. Now from the side there are a few more important things, such as this roof line, because it's a coupe and this car kind of rivals the BMW X6, and the smaller version of this, the GLC coupe, rivals the BMW X4. So that's basically how it goes. So with the BMW you have the BMW X5 and the X6, and with Mercedes you have the Mercedes GLE and the GLE Coupe, which makes it a lot easier. So as you can see, it has a panoramic roof which is slightly opened right now, and it has a beautiful coupe line. So that was the side of the car. Now let's go have a look at the back. Now the back of the car. I know what the first thing is that pops your mind. Oh my god, look at these amazing looking exhausts. But no, they are fake, because of course that's what Mercedes tends to do right now. But nonetheless it does look pretty cool, and I just wish that they were real. It has a nice chrome looking exhaust pipe which has chrome going all the way to the other side. Beautiful, very slim tail lights going all the way around the car as well, and of course the nice coupe line with a very small curve here at the top to make it look like it's a little bit like a spoiler. So now let's look at the trunk space. This car has about 80.3 cubic feet of trunk space. So let's have a look. So this car has about 80.3 cubic feet of trunk space. Personally, well, that's a lot, but I really like the look when an SUV with a coupe line has the trunk open. It just looks really cool. Now, as you can see, there's a ton of trunk space here in the back, beautifully made, and you can of course fold the seats forward to increase it by a ton. You can pull this lever up to reveal some extra space, actually a lot of extra space. So that was the complete exterior of the car. So now let's have a look at the interior. So the interior of the GLE Coupe. First of all, I can see a lot of high quality materials on the inside. A multi-functional steering wheel, a freestanding infotainment monitor, and of course a lot of wood alongside the leather, and that actually looks pretty cool. Mercedes tends to do this a lot, and personally I like it. Now the interior has a very nice leather seat in the brownish color, kind of a mocha color actually, and it has a nice huge panoramic roof which lets in a lot of light. To control the panoramic roof, simply use this button over here. Furthermore, the steering wheel has all the buttons you need to control the car. Left side for the gauge in front of you, right side to simply accept and deny calls, and to change between the volume or to mute the volume. Also a button for the voice control system. On the left side you have this beautiful oak wood with memory seats, and here you can change the seat with these buttons, and of course you can save the settings for your preferred use. Down here you have the controls and the buttons for the windows, and of course the side mirrors, actually the windows for everywhere in the car. So if you want to annoy someone in the back, you can simply play with their window. This center console, in my opinion, it doesn't look as stylish as for, with example, the C-Class. I like the C-Class design a lot more, how the center console is more smoothly, and this one is too square, it's actually straight. It looks a bit old-fashioned, but that's simply my opinion. I understand that some people can like it a lot more. You have a button here for the air suspension to raise the car. That's pretty cool. The gauge is in the middle, it's digital, in the sides it's still old-fashioned speedometers. Now let's look at the space this car gives. First of all, it feels very spacious, of course, because we are sitting in an SUV, and especially with the panoramic roof letting in all this light, you can really feel the space. There's enough space here to move around. Now let's see the storage space. We have a very huge storage compartment right here with 2 USB slots, no memory card slot, and here 2 cup holders, a 12-volt output, no memory, no USB here, and of course some extra storage over there. Nice big compartment. And at the doors we have no cup holders, but we do have some extra storage space. So you only have these 2 cup holders over here. Of course it has a beautiful infotainment screen with the navigation and everything you need. So this was the front of the car. Now there's one problem with these coupe SUVs, is that in the back you don't always have enough space to really sit there. So let's go and check it out. If I put my seat a little bit in the front, yeah, this is my preferred seating, like this. So the seat is in my driving position. Now let's go have a look at the back to see if we have enough space. So let's go. One cool thing about this car is that it has soft closing doors. So if I simply push the door like this, it closes it for the rest. A nice extra touch. So let's go and have a look at the back. The door itself, small, as you would expect from a coupe SUV. Okay, I should have probably used the side step to make it easier to get in. So, in the back, my head is not touching the roof, so that's a plus. It's almost touching it. Like if I sit here, I touch it. So probably someone who is 1 meter and 90 centimeters, they will touch it. But me, I don't touch it. At about 1 meter and 80 centimeters, which is about 5 foot 11 inches, I think. Or 5 foot 10. I think 5 foot 11. I have enough space here. I like the wood texture alongside the leather. Beautiful mocha leather, mocha colored or brown, and enough space in the back. Of course, you can pull this down to reveal 2 extra cup holders. Very useful. And of course, you can rest your arm on it. And you have these nice headrests. So, enough space in the back. You can have a nice view at the boot. You have your climate control, heated seats for both sides, a 12 volts charger down there, an ashtray, but I don't suggest smoking in this car. I don't suggest smoking at all. And that was everything for this car. So that was the review for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, maybe consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.